Hello, business owners, entrepreneurs, salespersons. This is Amigo Official, your business channel for everything business. So we'll be going into in today's focus. We'll be looking at what I call caring about your customer or caring for customers. And the idea is basically that you are so one important thing about being in business is that you are service oriented. All right. The idea is that the I think one of the I think one of the greatest bedrocks for business is tied up in two words: value and revenue. Value is what you bring to the table across what your specific niche or product line or service line is. Revenue is what you get in exchange for what you do. Goes back to go back to how man started before, where we had, oh, I had my animals, you had your food, and then we exchanged value because of it met our own specific needs. So also in business, you're looking at value and revenue. But then we see also that in your business, the value and revenue chain that comes from that is with customers, whether it's with 5, 50,000, 2,000 customers, a million customers, billion customers, but that is the central part of it. Now, one thing that we need to be very careful about when it comes to your business is how do you treat your customers, all right? Because whether you are a small scale, whether you're a large scale business, the idea is that you need to care about your customers and ensure that they feel the highest level of customer experience by being a partaker of what you are offering to them, whether it's your product or service. So I remember an example of where I reached out to this organization. They are a global, massive organization, and I wanted to advertise what we do on their own space. And so I got a contact from somebody I reached out to and was like, I should reach out to this person. So I sent him a WhatsApp text, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I finally got him on WhatsApp, and then the person was like, I should not message him again, that I didn't know me. And so it's just funny things. And I'm like, this is a first time customer. Why would somebody say that to you? Don't even know me from anywhere. I'm trying to advertise on what you are doing. But then you see that it becomes an issue because if you don't have that sense of what we call empathy, you talk about design thinking, the four levels of design thinking, empathize with your customers and understand what they need. If there is no level of empathy in your business, whether you are small or whether you are large, then it becomes an issue. And the thing there is that even when you are large, you are replicating the issues that you had when you were small. So even in this organization that is bureaucratic and has multiple leadership lines therein, because of that person's behavior, it has drawn me back for my own for me getting their own product, or me being a customer for that organization. So it's super important that you are hearing about your customers. All right, what do they need right now? What is their feedback? They have used your product, they have used your service. What is their feedback? Do you ignore feedbacks? Are you more centered about making sure that you meet their very needs? But if those things are not answered, if you don't have that sense of empathy with your customers, then it becomes an issue in terms of what you want to really achieve. So it's super important that you understand that you have to care for your customer, be obsessed about the customer experience. What are they getting right now? 2 months ago, how did you serve your customer? Now, 3 months now down the line, what is happening with that customer, that same customer or different customers? Are you easily irritated with the customer? How is your customer service centered? If you're the only one, how are you serving that customer? If you have a team, do they understand empathy? Do they understand how to ideate, how to solve more problems? Are they really obsessive about the customer experience end to end? So you're looking at all so your value chain from start to finish. What is happening? What is going wrong here? A customer gives you a feedback. How do you interact with that person? A customer that has left before and is coming back and is referring other people to you. Are you giving that person discounts on their referrals? And what is happening in that side? So you have to think about different things. Your sales team, your customer service teams. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Are they responding promptly? What is the time frame for responses? So and it all ties back to data, looking at data. What can we do? What can we do wrong here? Whether you are small or whether you are big, the customer is like the biggest force in what your business is doing. I remember we one time when Jeff Bezos was speaking about how in his executive team about what they call the empty chair in their boardroom, and the empty chair there is the customer. So he's like, we're not obsessed about competition, we are obsessed about what the customer needs. Are we serving the customer in Amazon correctly? Are we serving the streams of customers that we have? And it happens. It is important for us to in your business in what you are doing, whether you are a 5 man team, 50 man team, 100 man team, 1,000 man team, a billion-man team, you have to go back to the nitty gritties. You have to stay on the fundamentals. The fundamentals is that no matter how big we grow or where we are right now, the customer is our obsession. How can we make sure that the customer is served at the highest level that we can serve that person? So you can do a story, what we can call practical steps. You can do a storyboard where you can say, okay, what is a 1 star experience? What is a 4 star experience? What is a 6 star experience with our customers? How can this happen? I got this from Brian Chesky when he was speaking about Airbnb, and we're talking about what is the storyboard experience for customers. If a customer comes in with a limousine to the host, how is that experience different from if that customer comes in with a maybe a private jet, or that customer comes in on an elephant's back and comes to the host place? Those are different experiences that give different responses to customers. So please, it's important that you are obsessed with your customers. You can do a storyboard, look at end to end. What are we doing? What are we doing right? But ensure that you are serving the customer at the highest level. And no matter how bureaucratic your organization is right now, the fundamentals is the customer. Are we serving the customer correctly? So I hope this video helps you. So please subscribe to this channel. Please share, and please also, if you have questions, you can comment, and we'll also do well to answer your questions. Cheers to your thriving business.